Yo, what's up YouTube, Sharp here, and I'm bringing you guys a CTF gameplay that I promised you guys in my past two videos. This is from the 4v4 variant tournament that I played with Dito, TKels or Swags, and Vert. These guys are actually teaming with Envious's media director, Fearless. You guys know him, Fearless Envy. Their team is Vert, Swags or TKels, Fearless, and I'm not really quite sure who their fourth is. I've never played with him before, but we just decided to play with him. You know, we had a sponsor for this tournament, and me and Dito were kind of bored, and we're like, you know what, let's just play this. Let's go into it and see what we can do. You guys saw, I believe I uploaded a search and destroy from this, and you guys saw that, and I did a little breakdown over it. Now we're playing CTF on Arcaden, which I did actually upload. I just uploaded a CTF from the Call of the Community thing, and right now, you know, this game is pretty old. It's pretty old gameplay. If you guys notice, I still have my name as Fear Sharpie. Basically, I've been kind of slacking on doing YouTube videos, and I noticed I looked at my vault, and I still have a lot of Moab videos, a lot of just MLG games. There's all these games I still need to do commentaries on, so I just kind of dedicated today as commentary day. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, then I tweeted out that I'm pretty much going to be doing commentaries until my throat hurts. So once blood starts gushing out of my mouth from talking so much, then I'll probably give it a rest. But I want to at least try to get like eight videos done today. That'll be, you know, more than a full week of content if I upload one a day, not including the videos that I do on that day. So in this game we're playing as LvG. It is Sensor, TP, and then they have Sensor and TP and Scump. They teamed before on LvG, but they got rid of Sensor, and now it's Scump and TP are the only people from their real team, and they're also playing with Nameless. So I guess it's like half of LvG. And they're playing with two other pro players, Nameless and Sensor. And our team is half of Envious, and we're playing with two amateur players, Vert and TKels or Swags. And the reason why I wanted to post this gameplay is because, like I said, we went into this tournament thinking like we are only going to be able to win the search and destroys against teams like this, playing against four pro players. Winning CTF is not easy, especially when you're not playing with your like full team, because we have no real strategy. So really, what me and Dito kind of said going into this is, I'm going to be more of the Slayer type, you know, trying to pick up the kills, and Dito is going to be using an SMG running around and trying to get the flags. Now you see me slaying. I'm going to be holding the up top positions. I'm going to be trying to, you know, look down towards mid-map, trying to get the cutoffs. And right now we're actually up 2-1, and I think one of the things that helped us win this is I actually live streamed this match, and we got really hyped when we were playing this. Like, we were yelling, we were like, yeah, let's go, yeah, let's do it. All this like yelling and stuff, and I think that really changes the attitude of your team. You know, if you have positive people on your team and you have a positive attitude, then your team's gonna play better. It's better than, you know, having people on your team saying, ah, man, you know, every time they die saying, ah, man, or just like complaining about getting a death. I mean, once in a while, yeah, it's understandable, you die and you complain about it, but every single death, you know, if you get shot in the back, don't be like, what the heck, or, you know, that doesn't really help your team out at all. It's not doing anything. So I think the best thing for our team in this was, you know, we all kept our heads into it. You know, we got up 4-1 on this first side. We did kind of get a little cocky on the second side, and I kind of told them, you know, let's keep, you know, just doing what we're doing. Let's not celebrate too early. Let's just close this game out. And that's really the main thing, is to keep your head into it. Once you start getting frustrated, then you're just beating yourself. You know, you start switching your guns around. If you start playing bad, you know, you get on a cold streak, then you start switching your guns after every death, and that's never any good. It really, honestly, it's the best thing to do is to stay with the same gun. That's my opinion, because when you start switching your guns around, then you're going to be using, say, like, if I was to switch to an SMG, just because I died to that guy, Scump ran up on me with an SMG, that's a hard kill for me if I'm using an assault rifle. If I was just be like, you know what, I'm not using an assault rifle anymore. I'm going to use an SMG. Then that would probably be a bad decision on my part, because I had a really good first side with the assault rifle. It worked out. Some of the deaths you get, you're not going to get all the kills with, right there. If I would have had an assault rifle against TP when he had an SMG that close, I would not be able to kill him. It's just not going to happen. So with me switching in guns, I'd be switching to a submachine gun that I'm not really warmed up with. So my advice is to try to stick with the same gun. You'll probably most likely, if you're a good player, then you'll get on a hot streak during the game. You won't do bad the whole game. Really, you just have to watch out for playing mind games against yourself and switching up your own weapons, and just it just makes it hard to play. I think that's just my opinion. So right now, teams usually pull the flag through mid-map. That's why I jumped down there to look middle, and we actually got 3 down right there. I got a 2-piece, and the last guy was in bar, and he picked me off. Normally, I would have just stayed up top and tried to slay him, but my teammates weren't really holding mid-map. They kind of all died, and they pulled our flag. So that's why I jumped down and tried to get middle, because you can't really watch up the middle from up top too well for the flag guy. That he's going to hug the wall and just run through. It's going to be a hard kill, especially if there's more than one. And you can't really stun anybody mid-map. I guess because the levels of the ground, they change levels at mid-map. I don't know what's wrong with middle. But if you're standing on something like higher ground than where a stun lands, and it doesn't stun you, but I've just come to the conclusion that it's a waste of a stun to throw at mid-map at the flag. Unless you hit the guy right in the face, you're not going to stun him. So right now, right there, I was just playing a little slow, waiting for my teammates to get up, waiting for my team to get back. See, because right now we don't really have any position. Vert came in clutch and stopped the flag guy. And right here you'll see I choked the stuns and they hit the windows right there. But for some reason they ran the flag through broken. That made it really easy for me to just go up there and kill the guy. Now, if they would have had a guy up top, maybe that would have been a good flag route. But they had no one watching up top, so I was just easily able to run the up top and kill the flag. Now, if they would have ran through the bottom minibar and hugged the wall at the middle and came in through the front of the bar, then they probably would have got the cap. So right now we're just, I believe, like I said, the first side ended 4. It was either 4-1 or 4-2. I didn't even look at the ending score. So right now we're sitting pretty comfortable. With 3 minutes left in the game, or 2:46, whatever you want to call it. And all we really have to do is just play smart, keep our heads in the game, and we'll win this. Because there's really no way a team should be able to come back when there's 2 minutes and 30 seconds and they need like 4 flags. So right now, just kind of watching Dito's back. This guy went middle behind this big piece of shit sitting in the middle, and I kill him. And so yeah, just slaying. The basic things that I can say when you slay are to constantly be moving around in your area, always be watching your back, because they're always going to spawn in that up top area. Now notice that none of my teammates were getting that middle bottom Burger Town cut off. That's why I jumped down, and also they were pulling our flag, and it's unfortunate that Nameless came right there and killed me. And at this point I would say just let the flag go. The flag guy's already crossed through middle. They're going to get that cap. I tell the teammate behind me to go push back to the flag, and that I would get up top control. And so he went back to the flag. He's sitting there throwing stuns, but Dito actually gets a kill on the flag, and he goes clutch. So that really helped us out, because if Dito didn't get that kill, then the guy probably could have pulled the flag and ran up minibar. Now, if you notice, Dito, he shot the guy minibar, and he ran away from the gunfight, which is good to do. But the guy jumped out after him and chased the gunfight, which people usually don't do. But they're kind of in a desperate situation here with there only being a minute 20 left, and they need so many flags. So right now they're just kind of hopping on the flag. Same with this flag right here. They probably should have tried to slay us a little bit more. Instead, they just kind of jumped on the flag. So right now they're probably going to get this cap, and they actually do come back at the end. We do start playing a little sloppy, and they start coming back. Now, they have the flag guy stunned, and the same thing happened again, where I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to go on the back of the spawn. There's 50 seconds. Even if they kept this flag, we're still winning, so maybe I can stop this guy. And then I see him go on the back of the bar. That was just a 50-50 choice. Most of the time, people go front bar. That's where I get the 50-50 from. Either they have to pick one of the doors. It just really depends on where his teammates are and what's going on in the game, who's shooting at him. And I didn't win the coin toss there of him going to the front. If I would have, then I probably would have killed the flag and probably would have clutched that. but we didn't. So right here you see it is 20 seconds left, and I believe they need one more flag to tie. I think this is like the tying cap they're running across the middle. And so right now I'm just, this is probably the only time in the game that you do get a little bit nervous, or for me, I get a little bit nervous. Some people say that, they get nervous the whole tournament. But when, the whole game is pretty much lying on your shoulders, that if I didn't kill those two people, then they would have just ran the flag right at the middle and then tied the game, and we would have had to go into overtime. That makes you, going through your head makes you a little bit nervous. So we're going to win this map, the CTF. You guys watch the Search and Destroy gameplay. We actually lost to these guys in Search on bootleg, which is funny because we went into the tournament thinking we were only going to win Search, and then we lost Hard Hat, CTF in overtime. So it was a pretty good game. It was a good game to them, a good game for us. In this game, I went 30 and 18. Dito went 18 and 18, dropping 17 assists. Big old Steve Nash in the building. And then we got T-Kells, 24 kills. He did his part, and Vert kind of had a struggling game, but it's all right. He probably did something in the game to help us out. So this is Sharp, and I'm going to be doing a lot of commentaries today, so you'll probably be able to tell which ones I started out doing and which ones I finished on, because my voice will be deteriorating. So please give this video a like and a favorite. I promise I'll stay active on YouTube, unlike I have been. So this is Sharp. I'm out. Peace.